Okay. Just getting things started with the stream here. Got everything situated, including the new light gun. Okay. And I better mute that because I'm going to get some double talk if I don't. With the stream here. There we go. I don't need to look at that anyways because I will have the chat over on the side there. That way I could see what all you got to say. And we'll get started here shortly. Give me plenty of time to get a quick sneeze or two in, I suppose. Hopefully I can mute the mic in time when that happens. Guess we'll see. So first up, we are going to be playing House of the Dead Overkill, which you can get on Steam as typing of the Dead Overkill. And you can, if you don't want to do the typing part, you can just play the regular game without it. It's designed to work typically with a gamepad or a mouse, but it does work with this also, which is kind of the cool way to play it. So we'll get started here in just a few minutes. Oh, I see. Got Drunky Cheese doing a raid in Retro Doc. Welcome. Welcome, crew. Very much. Hopefully you like this setup. This is the webcam setup. Got a couple different scenes. I guess we can go ahead and, well, I have to launch the actual game. So you should be able to hear the game's audio now. Which this game's audio is like super loud. I'm going to see if I can turn it down just a little bit. Release the music because it's crazy. Yeah, it's literally listed at 11. Okay. It's a pretty cool game, though, if you've never played it. It was originally a Wii game. And then it got ported to PC as typing of the Dead Overkill. But yeah. So, got a few people in here already, so might as well switch over the mode. Guys, gotta switch the screen over and to the game. It'll take a second to pop up. There we go. I made sure to put the camera wider so you can actually see me do this. That'd be fun. Oh, what the heck? Was I not on the right? Funny thing is I can use the gun as a mouse too. Like, that's the American way, right? Leave it to the Americans to figure that kind of stuff out, huh? 1 second here. Is it synchronized or... I don't know if it's... Oh, you know what? I know what the problem is. I forgot to turn on the border. Yeah, there we go. There's a white border that goes around that helps to synchronize the gun because it doesn't use a sensor or anything like that. Yeah. So, we're on typing of the Dead Overkill right now, so we gotta shoot to switch. So, do the story mode here. After we play this for a while, I've got a selection of arcade games and NES games and whatnot that we'll cover. I guess I only unlocked the Mac. I barely played this game, honestly, so... Sorry, it's very picky sometimes about the corners. So, you know what? I think I know what I could do to potentially fix that. You'll just temporarily see that there. I can pop that over for the YouTube chat. All right. We'll see if this works any better. Oh, yeah, I did do the Jankuary. What did I do it on? Oh, yeah, the NES games that I had as a kid. I did Mad Max, Cobra Command, which I ended up actually liking that one, kind of. And then Dash Galaxy, which was... It's always going to be trash, in my opinion, so... Go figure, though. Vixen, vowing violent vengeance. Yeah, if you're into like grindhouse stuff, you're definitely gonna dig this game for sure. I do have some color lighting too, so I don't know if that might interfere with it a bit. I try to make sure to point it away from the TV, so it shouldn't.
Candy Striper, just your average girl next door. But
yeah, I like how that one chick, by the way, she was like riding that wheelchair even though she didn't need to. That was pretty great.
Special little chair bear. One day we'll be free of this hellhole.
Forced to degrade herself night after night for cheap thrills and a handful of dollar bills.
How's it going, Dark Knight? Welcome to the stream there.
I'm gonna shove this gun so far down your throat that I've gotta force my hand up your ass to
I just realized something though. Hold on, I gotta fix this here. I just noticed my title is floating off of me. So let's fix that real quick. Good enough. Just a quick little switch around. Yeah, Cheap Thrills is great.
Didn't your mama teach you to knock?
Oh, Varla, I'm sorry. I thought I heard Jasper's car pulling up outside and couldn't wait to see him.
Well, you're not gonna be much good to him with no head on your fucking shoulders. Not that you'll be much good to him now anyway.
Well, what do you mean?
He's gone, sugar.
He's left me? How could he?
Hola, compadre. How's it going, Sabor? The deal.
Oh no, my baby's been wheeled away by another woman?
No, girl.
Eat the dill?
Jasper's
Is that what that is?
Stairlift in the sky.
Taste the dill?
That can't be. His only went up one floor.
His batteries are flat.
I like how her
Oh,
tit's got a button that says lick me.
baby. I always told him to carry a spare.
He's fucking dead.
No! No!
Alright, enough dialogue. Whoops, what happened there? Oh yeah, American mouse clicking action. I was just trying to skip this scene. I guess we'll just use the actual mouse to do it with. That's fine. I gotta turn the border on.
Artists only backstage.
There we go.
And strippers.
There we go. Ah, darn it, I missed the thing. Come on. There we go. Anybody ever played the original one on the Wii? That was one thing I missed about the Wii, is like it had all these cool light gun games. It had this, and it had the Resident Evil ones. Those were really good. It had one on Dead Space one was actually pretty good. And then, of course, obviously, being able to play games like Resident Evil 4, even though they weren't light gun games, just kind of playing them in that style was really nice.
Ew.
How's it going, Ari Kerr?
Hands.
Here we go. I think the distance to the TV also makes a difference, too. So,
You are dead.
that's fine. I'm kind of sucking. I'm going to sit back a little bit, see if that helps. There we go. This actually does seem like it works a lot better.
Fire exit.
Save the civilian.
I've got to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, do it. Ah, the collectible I missed there.
Looks like it's business as usual out here.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it real
Another
quick.
bunch of creeps pawing at your body
How do I
and
pause
tipping
it?
Badly.
Anyways. Can I hit escape? Hopefully, okay, good. I needed to fix the So I was gonna look at the chat on my phone, but come on, mouse. There we go. The way I can more easily see the chat on the side there. CS Cierto Queso. I'm not sure what Cierto is. But obviously queso, cheese. The Mexican pickle Rick. Piccolo Ricardo, right? Or something like that. Isn't piccolo like literally like Spanish for pickle or something like that? Or am I just making shit up? All right. Okay. So yeah, I hope you didn't have to end the stream on account of me, but I know you were probably looking forward to it as well. I got to turn the freaking border back on again. Is it gonna turn on? Okay, there we go. That's one thing that's kind of annoying, but then again, like a lot of the light gun solutions they have on PC require you to use a sensor. And this one doesn't because of the border. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize that she was like just a normal human there.
What? Are you kidding me? This doesn't count as a fucking emergency.
Oh, okay. So I can press that button to reload manually. I wonder if I could just do the pump too. Nope. I have to press the button instead. Yeah, sorry I'm not very good at this game. It's really tricky. Okay.
I'm the only one here who gets to shake their moneymaker on that fucking stage, bitches.
I died again. Oh well. I was waiting for this. This is super rare. Are you talking about the game, or not that rare of a game? There we go. There we go.
Heads up, asshole. Looks like closing time on a Saturday night out here.
That one doesn't get very much time to respond at all, did they? Okay. Let's see. Can I pause with my gamepad? Okay, cool. That's awesome. Do a little chat check real quick because leaving y'all hanging there. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, you were streaming for quite a while. Like I know you were streaming like after I got home. And I made supper. I actually made like an egg casserole, which is the first time I ever made anything like that. It actually turned out really good. But I did like, you know, eggs and potatoes, bacon, cheese, peppers and onions, you know, some seasoning. It turned out really good. Oh, I even did spinach too. I even chopped up spinach and put it in there too, just to phase that it's healthy, even though it's really not. Who cares if you're good at the game? The fact you're using a Rel icon that works on modern LCD is what matters. Well, that's true. That is true. Obviously, like when this stuff gets more popular and whatnot, then I'll actually have to get good because I won't have the novelty of that anymore. So I appreciate that. How's it going, Alex08? Welcome there to the stream. Que rico. All right, cool. All right, let me tab back into the game here. Oops, I guess I was already in the game. All right, cool. And I guess this game has a nasty habit of disabling the border every time I leave the game. So I'll have to keep that in mind. There we go. Ah, crap. I thought I had a good shot on him. Alright, cool. I'm starting to get the hang of this a bit. Whoa, okay. Yeah, did you like throw a Molotov or something at me, dude? Or it's just glass, okay.
That could have had someone's eye out.
Had someone's eye out. That one's one of those 28 days later zombies there. They actually got a good variety of zombies in this game. Like, you know, all the classics, and you have, like, a lot of the newer style, too. The big fat ones, just like they have in, like, Dawn of the Dead.
I think we need to clean up an aisle too.
Be cool if they had some that were kind of like... you know, the freaking like Left 4 Dead, like the boomers and smokers and stuff like that. That'd be pretty cool, sweet. All right, grab the little slowdown thing. It lasts for a few seconds. Hopefully, it lasts before the next group comes up. Concept art, nice.
Disgusting.
How can they do that with no...
Yeah, if you ever want to play this game and you don't have a light gun and you don't want to do the typing stuff, you can, like I said, you can play with a mouse or a gamepad too. So they give you a lot of options, actually. It's definitely a worthwhile purchase on Steam. It's not too expensive either. I think it's normally like 15 bucks at full price, and they put it on sale like literally all the time. It literally was just on sale like a couple weeks ago. Okay. I thought oh, he had a helmet on. That's why. Okay. Like, I know, I'm pretty sure I had a headshot on that dude. Yeah, I don't think... Oh! Whoa! Did that was like a glitch or something. He, like, somehow still threw it.
What a bunch of freaks.
Private dances. Well, hell yeah. I think we should be getting to the boss encounter soon, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think so, because we've got like a loading time now. Yeah. The casserole was enough. I mean, I only ate like a third of it, and I used less ingredients than it recommended. So I was like, it's just for me. I'm not really gonna want to eat off more at once, but there was enough like for 3 servings, so I actually froze one of them. And then the other one I'm just gonna eat for breakfast probably in the next couple days.
Oh, fucking gross.
What do we do now?
We take those bitches down.
Really hope the Sinden Lightgun versions get made, take off, because the light gun genre is kind of dead at the moment. Yeah, I mean, if you're really serious about light guns, like, your best bet is honestly those VR headsets, kind of like the Meta Quest and stuff like that. There's a lot of those kind of games on there. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm so tipped to use the pump thing, but this game doesn't have that for the controls. I think the blue thing, yeah, I think it's the actual attack or whatever. This boss is pretty simple. It's pretty much you just take out the little one to keep it from attacking you. And then, Yeah, obviously, if you don't do it enough, they'll be able to get hits on you. It's okay though, because there's a lot it's very forgiving about the and then you got those targets that you dodge those occasional attacks with. Oh, okay. All right, cool. There we go. Okay, got another target. You got to shoot those to just basically... It's basically like a quick time event. Where you got to shoot the target to avoid the attacks and that kind of stuff. Or sometimes it's like to stun the enemy or that kind of stuff too. I better reload. Almost got it. There we go. That ought to do it. Me gusta los grandes huevos. You like the big eggs? That was Mama Cass from Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Shoot, man. I can't remember the last time I seen that. Dude, I tell you what, man. I was a huge fan of Pee-wee's Playhouse when I was a kid. That was my jam. Barely remember it, though. But I know I watched it. I watched a lot of stuff, obviously, back then. I mean, it was mostly cartoons, but that was one of the ones that wasn't a cartoon. Sesame Street and stuff like that, of course, too. You know, watch that. Trying to think of what else. It's like live action, like kid shows.
What happened to them? How did they?
I guess Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. I don't really remember it that much, but I guess I remember watching it a bit.
Where is he now?
Being chased by 2 asshole cops.
Then we should go after them.
All right, we'll skip that. Probably play one more stage of this. Oh, got an achievement. Nice. Okay. Now, one downside with this game, if you do decide to buy it, it's kind of an older Steam game. So it doesn't function like on Windows 10 or 11 out of the box. You have to like do this weird thing where you just rename the file and then change the compatibility to Windows 7. It's not a huge deal. But because of that, you are limited on certain stuff. Like, I can't run this at full 4K like my monitor supports here. I have to play in 1080p, which ain't a huge deal because the original game was a 480p game on the Wii. So, I mean, it still looks better. Yes. So, I don't know if we just go to the next mission that's right off the bat, or... I think so. You know what? Maybe I need to mod somebody, huh?
Washington and his associate are on their way.
You have been admitted to Bayou County Jail.
I'll let Drunky Cheese be a mod because I've seen him pop up here before several times.
And any evidence of our work.
So welcome, good sir. I'm a mod in your stream, and you're a mod in mine.
Regular heart rate, anxiety. The diagnosis, bleeding horror that cuts like a scalpel to the heart.
Yeah.
There is only one cure. A white-hot boot to the brain. Ballistic trauma. Collect your point-blank prescription.
Yeah. And every stage is basically like its own like little grindhouse movie. So that's another one like here. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah. Indeed, you like the cheese, man. I like the cheese. The big cheese. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna amputate your motherfucking head. Yes, that makes me a doctor.
Oh. I need to do the reload right there. There we go. We unlocked it, a goodie. So, is that like a grenade I can use? Guessing it is. I wonder what if I have to press a certain button. Maybe it's this button here. Ah, yes it is. Okay, cool.
Fuck, man. Not another elevator. Not after that last one.
Yeah, that's a reference from the previous mission that I actually skipped over, so that's, yeah, it's not a big deal, but. Ah, darn it, I missed it.
I love me a bitch in uniform.
There we go. There's like a green icon. Couldn't quite get to it in time. I was hoping I could. Yeah, don't think so, Biggie. There it is. Ah! So hard to hit that. Oh, I think that's just a health pickup. So I kind of wasted my time with that. So I have less health than I had before now because of that. Nice.
I'm alive.
Pause it for a second. Thanks. I just came back, went to get some crappy gas station pizza, but I will put in the oven with some real cheese and garlic sauce to enhance it. Hell yeah. Yeah, gas station pizza usually is not that great, but I don't know if you ever heard of a place called Casey's, but it's like one of the local gas stations around here. They actually make like a legit good pizza. Like it's definitely some of the better pizza around here. The only thing I don't like about their pizza is the dough's kind of like dry and stuff like that. But like the actual like toppings and everything like that is actually really good. Plus, they have like a lot of good specialty pizzas, like their taco pizza, for example, is really nice. Oh, yep. Yeah, I don't think so, bro. I do have one grenade I could use. Is that a zombie or? Oh, okay. That's kind of crazy.
I'm alive. I'm motherfucking still alive.
Yeah, just my luck.
Yeah, I mean this is able to be played 2-player, so that's why they have 2 different characters on each thing, obviously. And they'll still have their dialogue in between. Here we go. Oh, I didn't mean to use a grenade there, but that's okay. Did I shoot that? Oh, okay, no, I'm good.
Are those things?
I don't know, but I got a pacifier for them right here.
Oh, are those like babies or some shit? Yes, it is. Ha! Good old zombie babies, baby.
Please don't shoot me. I ain't no mutant.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got to say the civvies for sure. Ah, darn it. Give me the cash. There we go. Yeah, you can buy stuff in between rounds, like weapons and stuff like that. That's why they have the cash pickups. Okay. Okay. Ah, that would have been perfect time to reload. There was absolutely nothing going on there. That's kind of like the internal struggle with like video games. So like, if you get too like crazy about reloading, you'll screw yourself because something can always pop around the corner as soon as it happens. A good thing I blocked that. Okay. There we go. I should hopefully be able to get a shot on that in here. Let's see. Huh? Might not have been the most economical use of that slowdown. I'll pause real quick. Check the chat. Oh, I figure y'all be saying some other stuff. That's all right, though. I gotta give it a good stretch anyways. There we go. We saved all the civilians in this round, so I'm guessing they are getting close to the stage here. There we go. I was able to shoot that bell. I probably was. Ah, darn it. Okay. Should be getting to the boss here pretty soon, I think. Yep, here it is.
Ma'am, are you okay?
Move aside, diaper shit. Let a man handle this. Motherfucker!
The white dude looks a lot like the guy from Deadly Premonition. I don't know if you ever played that. He looks a lot like him. A little bit like Frank West too, I suppose, but mainly that guy.
Over there.
Oh, it's like it's like off the ring. That's great.
Where did she go?
No fucking idea. But next time I see her, I'm shooting her right in the face. Where the fuck did they come from?
Oh. Was I able to avoid that attack, or I don't know, maybe there's a target thing I didn't see. All right. Oh, okay. You have to shoot the right one, or else they get that.
What the fuck? Are you okay, G?
Did you say something, Detective Washington?
What? What?
That's pretty great. Yeah. So she'll get an attack in. Does 2 damage. Doesn't really have much of a feedback on there, though. Ah, darn it. You don't get a lot of time to respond to those. Gotta be quick on the ball. Got her.
You're dead.
Oh, I think I understand how those are supposed to work now. You gotta really focus on her and only really fight those zombies when they get close to you. Ah, Fortune Get Unlimited continues. It just punishes you for the, you know, points, obviously.
She's toying with us.
People been fucking with us all day. Time for some payback.
Ah, almost. I actually had the right one. I just barely missed it, though. Damn it.
Oh shit! While we're dealing with this mouthy bitch, Caesar's getting away.
One issue at a time, Detective. We have to follow procedure.
Procedure can kiss my ass.
Procedure. Okay, so we should be getting to the one now. Yes! Wait! Oh, I didn't... I got the shot, didn't I? Do I not understand what you're supposed to do in those sequences, then? I thought you were supposed to shoot the one that's different from the others. I guess it's possible I might have did it just a tiny bit late. Yeah, we get it. Hopefully I can get her without losing one more life. There we go. Right on.
Are you gonna answer that?
That's not my phone.
An unexpected complication.
The bitch is ringing. No motherfucking way, man. I manicured only yesterday.
You manicure.
What if I fucking do? These ain't going inside that bitch. No finger fucking way.
Hello?
Who could be behind such depravity?
It's for you.
Yo,
Isaac, darling.
Papa strikes again.
As you well know, Isaac, I enjoy pain. It's like a good Chinese dinner, you know, with the sweet and the sour. Expanding on that analogy,
Yeah.
I will smile with delight. That's the sweet. As you scream for your fucking life. Of course, that's the sour. Ciao.
mad motherfucker. Shit! The place is wired to blow!
We're not dead yet, Detective.
All right. I think that's going to be it for this particular game. Definitely wanted to cover a lot of arcade games and stuff like that. So let me find a
Let's get
spot.
the fuck out of here!
I'm not sure if it's still a cutscene or if it's trying to launch me right into the next level. Guess we'll be able to tell in a bit.
Hey you! Crockett Tubbs! Jump on!
A seductive she-devil
I think she's got a sidecar.
on a roaring rampage of revenge.
I wonder if this next stage might be, you know. Yeah, I think that's the way it plays out. It just automatically goes to the next stage. So I'm gonna pause it. Oh, I see. I see it now.
They call him
Okay, cool.
She. His identity, a mystery.
You ever going to tell
There we go. Okay, cool. Cool. Let me go ahead and switch back to the webcam, which I titled Webcam for some reason. I don't know why. I just thought it'd be fun to do that. Let's see. I gotta get RetroArch launched. Get that going. And why is that not in full screen? There we go. Sweet. Now, fortunately, RetroArch doesn't have the same issue that House of the Dead Overkill does with disabling the Sinden border. And I can actually use the gun just like any good American would to go through the menus and stuff like that, which, hey, we might do a little bit of that. Why not? Okay. Let's see. Now, I've got a whole bunch of other arcade games that I haven't like fully configured and stuff like that yet, or like really messed around with, so we're not going to cover anything like that. One that I really look forward to doing in the near future is Lucky and Wild. I don't know if you ever played that game, but that's like one of the coolest light gun games ever. It's basically, and obviously if you had the actual arcade unit, that would be the way to play it, because it's got a steering wheel with pedals, so it's like a driving game. But then you have two light guns, so you can have if you're playing single player, you'd just be obviously driving and holding a gun. If you're doing single player, if you're doing two players, you could do that, and the other player to hold the other gun, or the other player can just double gun it, and you focus on the driving. It's a really cool game, man. Now, like, it's extremely a gimmicky game, obviously, like, because the driving portion of the game is actually not all that consequential, but if they would actually like did a sequel where they actually put more focus into it, it could have been like a huge thing, I think. But they just did the one game because obviously, I don't know, maybe with the way the arcade cabinet was, it might have been kind of a pricey cabinet compared to some. And plus, the game came out at a weird time. It came out around the same time that like Virtua Racing and Virtua Fighter and stuff like that came out. So like, it was clear that the arcades were going to go in that direction instead. But I hope to have that set up one time. But I don't right now. So for now, let me just go ahead and switch the scene over to the RetroArch scene I've got set here. The white borders are still there. It's just it doesn't appear on this particular screen. So that's not going to be an issue there. Okay. So now that we're here, I'll go over what I've got in my history of what I've got covered here. Wait, did I click on the wrong thing? Oh, I see. It's the light gun. That is one thing. It acts as a mouse, so if you don't want it to really interfere, you definitely want to. I'll just use my gamepad, whatever. I've got Terminator 2, the arcade game, of course. Always a classic. Alien 3, The Gun, is actually a really good arcade game. I never played it before, but I actually had a lot of fun with it. Point Blank. Now, there is a light gun game right there. That's like one of the funnest light gun games. And if you're someone that wants to play a light gun game that's not violent, well, there you go. Best way to describe it is pretty much like WarioWare with a light gun. This is kind of the way it works. They got the Jurassic Park arcade game, which is, like I was really a huge fan of it back in the day, but I forgot who it was, because we were talking about light gun games. They're like, yeah, this game's kind of overrated. I think it was Adam Koralik on YouTube. He's a YouTuber I watch a lot, and he wasn't a big fan of it. And recently we were playing it. I guess I can see why, because it is a little bit of a gimmicky game, but it's still fun. Then I got this trophy hunting game. I just figured it'd be kind of cool to mess around with like a hunting game. I'm sure you all played like some of those hunting games in the arcades where they had like a little scope, and obviously the focus is very different from a normal arcade game, where you have to get skilled shots. It's actually not bad, to be honest. If you're skilled at the games, like those are the ones you want to play because you can get a lot of time off your quarters. And then Operation Wolf, kind of like one of the classics. Honestly, this one wasn't the greatest in my opinion, but we could definitely check it out, of course. And then I've got several NES games I would like to cover, but there's only like 3 that I was going to look at possibly for the Master System, which is Rambo 3, Rescue Mission, and then the 3-pack cartridge of Trap Shooting, Marksman Shooting, and Safari Hunt. Those are the only Master System ones that I've really tweaked around with. There's several games on the NES that I would like to check out, of course. You know, you got the classics like Duck Hunt, Hogan's Alley. Possibly look at Gotcha. Gotcha is a really nifty game. And another one, this one I never played before until messing around with this, but this one's a lot of fun. It's called Shooting Range. It's like the most generic name, but it's actually like one of the best ones on the NES. Freedom Force is pretty cool. Definitely check that one out. Operation Wolf, we can maybe check that out if you want, but you know, like the NES port is not good. It's actually not very good. If you definitely want to play the arcade one. Mechanized Attack, probably won't check that one out. Barker Bill's Trick Shooting, maybe. That one's kind of interesting because Nintendo, for the most part, only did like Duck Hunt. And then like several years later, they put out Barker Bill's Trick Shooting, which if you ever wanted to shoot the freaking dog in Duck Hunt, there you go. That's the game. Because, I mean, the dog looks different, but yeah, it's a pretty fun one. So, you know, if you guys have any requests on what we cover first. Oh, the rescue game? No, it's Rescue Mission. It is for the Sega Master System. And it is actually totally a Lightgun game. Actually, you know what? Let's play that one. That was actually a lot of fun. It's got a very interesting gimmick that, you know, basically you choose your difficulty setting, of course. Wait, do I not have the Lightgun thing set properly? Maybe, hold on. Sometimes, like, you know what? I think that is the problem. I didn't save it for the, yeah. So I'll have to fix that for all these games. Here we go. Let's restart it. So the way I have things cropped out is for the normal resolution of like Super Nintendo and NES and stuff like that. I'll probably have to tweak it a little bit for Genesis and Master System because they actually have a slightly wider aspect for some reason. So it is cropping off a little bit of the side of this game. It shouldn't like really affect your viewing pleasure too much, but something to point out. Yeah, whatever. So this one is different in that you shoot the guys on the screen, and you basically just have to protect the dude that's on the minecart there. And you don't want to accidentally shoot your own dudes, of course, too. Well, it's actually a pretty cool little game. So it's another good light gun game if you want to play a light gun game that isn't like solely focused on just shooting the bad guys. It's pretty easy on this lower difficulty setting, but it gets like super challenging later on. I think Cyrus actually covered, if I'm not mistaken, on his channel. Yeah, obviously they'll, you know, do damage or whatever. They can shoot you or they can run into your guy to hit you. The higher difficulties will, of course, increase the enemy counts. They'll move faster and be more aggressive, generally. Usually how it works. Oh. I guess the minecart can actually run them over, potentially. That's weird. Oh, Rescue the NBC Mission? Yeah, that's a good game. I like that one. That's a pretty good game. Sure, this one will step it up a little bit. Oh yeah, we got jetpack dudes now. Oh, whoops. Yeah, and you can't shoot your own dude, of course. That'll kill you. I don't know if that's what happened or if I got blown up. These are your guys, and then they count as your lives, essentially, which is pretty cool. Oh, what did I hit that time? I didn't even see anything hit me that time. I'll have to double check this here. Yeah, I probably missed one of the shots or something. Yeah, the second stage really amps it up, doesn't it? Okay. Starting to get the hang of it, though. Obviously, the enemy is a lot more aggressive on this stage. Oh, no, I accidentally killed my dude. That's okay. You can still go on without him. But obviously, it affects your score and whatnot. I like how, like, the dude's like a little ghost that just goes up in the air whenever you shoot him. That shit's hilarious. Ah, I did it again. Yeah, see, like, yeah, that's just so funny, man. I think that counts as like a shield where you can take a hit. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Not sure what that power-up does. Okay. This stage is a lot easier than the last one is. Those freaking jetpack dudes are relentless. These guys aren't quite as bad. Oh, I must have hit a mine. I guess I didn't see it. Oh, it's a shot. Bye-bye, dude. Oh, I see how this works. Wow, this game really just spits enemies out, like, left and right and every direction. Yeah, the Sinden Lightgun games, they ain't no joke, man. I think that was my last life. Shit, yeah. Woo! Yep. Alright, yeah, that's a good one. I like that one. Definitely pretty fun. Let's see. As far as Master System is concerned, the other one I really like is Rambo 3. This one's actually pretty cool. It's pretty much a ripoff of Operation Wolf, but it's way better than the NES Operation Wolf. Like, it's got way better graphics and everything, you know. It's pretty cool. Except I don't know what happened to the... Why is it launching? There we go. Alright, cool. I don't know if I have my settings. I'm pretty sure I... Oh, no, I don't. Gotta fix that. Why does it keep doing that? Alright, okay. So, running the game. Fixing the sprites. Okay. I gotta fix the controls. Yeah, this is a game, like, the Master System's kind of weird compared to the NES. Because, like, from what I understand, you know, on the NES, if you want a light gun game, you have to have one controller plugged in and then one light gun plugged in. The Master System doesn't like you having any controllers plugged in, apparently, at all. It only wants the light gun plugged in. So that's why these games essentially don't function without the light gun. So then I have to like set up these game remap files and stuff like that to make sure that everything's set up. And then I'm going to make sure to set a game override too. Okay. So that should make it to any time I launch this game now. It should fix that. And have it correctly determine it. But yeah, you get some like nice big sprites. Really good animation too. And then you have like these power-ups you can actually shoot at the bottom. Like you shoot the grenade or you shoot the... you have the grenade right there that you could shoot to do like an all-screen attack. And then you have the bottle which will let you heal. Okay, yeah. Good thing I shot that. It seems like the enemy damage is relative to how close they are to you, so the further away they are, the less damage they do. So you obviously want to shoot the guys that are closer to you first. They have the Rambo 3 on the Genesis as well, which is not a light gun game, obviously. It's still a really good game, but it's more of a traditional action game. Better use my heal. Ah, darn it. I was about to use it. Alright, let's do it again. Had the pattern figured out pretty good, so that's a lot better. Oh no! I took out the civilian! I'm such a bad dude. Ah, darn it. Alright. Yeah, we'll give it one more go. Got a lot of games I want to cover, obviously, so I don't want to spend too much time on one game. House of the Dead was, like, kind of the exception, just because that's, like, more of a modern game. Not doing quite as well on this run. I'm already almost out of life. You have to already use my health. Okay, at least I didn't kill a civilian this time, so that's always nice. Okay, I think we should be at the end of the stage. Yep. Very good. Gets the choppers take several shots to kill. I don't know if that's like an actual enemy or what. I died. No, I got one more credit, but that's all right. That's all right. That's Rambo 3, baby. That's a good one. Okay. And we gotta fix... I don't know what's going on with RetroArch. Like, it's just wanting to, like... not be in full screen anymore. I don't know why that is. At least on my end. Like, obviously, it should be looking fine on that end, but... I don't know. I must have messed up a setting that I didn't realize or whatever. It's not a huge deal, I guess. Got to do Terminator 2, right? That is on the thumbnail of the stream after all, so... yeah, hopefully it's actually saved my settings. Yeah. Accidentally tipped my phone over, that's why. I had to take my headset off. Let's see. Is this... yep, that's right.
Excellent.
Okay. Usually for the arcade games, I usually use the D-pad on the side here. It's actually got a D-pad, and that's pretty cool. I use that to set up like the credits and that kind of stuff, and I use the alternate fire with one of the buttons on there too. So we can watch here.
It's Judgment Day.
Now, one thing that's interesting about this light gun game is it technically is not a light gun game, even though it obviously is. But they essentially set up the thing to function as like a giant analog stick. So this game's actually a little tricky to set up with the Sinden on some emulators, but Final Burn Alpha, fortunately, it's not a problem. It behaves like it's supposed to. Oh, yeah, you don't want to shoot your humans on accident, of course, too. I guess I was supposed to shoot the CPUs. Hopping out of their heads. Probably for points or whatever. Oh, whoops, sorry there, dude. One thing that's kind of interesting is this one was actually put out by Acclaim, not just for the console version, which they, you know, did a lot of the console ports of arcade games. But they put out the actual arcade game, which is pretty unusual for them, because Acclaim's not really known for making arcade games. But I think they did pretty good on this one.
I'm running out of life. Ah, sucks.
Excellent. Let's go. Hasta la vista, baby.
Oh, I've got a ton of those rockets. I didn't realize I have 60 of them. I could just, like, go hog wild with those things. Which is handy because your gunpowder does deplete naturally, so...
Get the CPU.
Yeah, it's one of those games, again, like, a lot of people aren't huge fans of this particular arcade game. I like it a lot, personally.
Get the CPU.
One of my favorites, but... I guess I could say it's partly nostalgia, too.
Baby.
Grab that.
Terminated. Excellent. Let's go. Get the CPU.
But yeah, this was another example of, like... This was the game that people wanted. At home, but we got the Terminator 2 games we got instead, which they did eventually do the actual home version. Which does support the Super Scope on the Super Nintendo. Very nice. Yeah, I think it's because this game's a quarter muncher. That's why some people aren't a big fan of it, because it is definitely a challenging game. Definitely can go through a lot of quarters. Not really relevant in this situation, because I have infinite quarters. But I guess I can see that.
CPU. Get the CPU.
There we go. Yep, get the pulse gun. That lasts a long time, too.
Get the CPU. Terminated.
Yeah. Do one more here. How responsive like them for SNES games? Some Super Scope games didn't work so great on emulation. To be honest, I haven't set it up for SNES yet. I've only set it up for
The future.
NES, Master System, and then the arcade stuff. It's all I've done. So, let's go on to another. Okay. Do my actual initials. Why not?
Awesome.
Cool. Let's see. Oh, 10th place. Nice. Very cool. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was a expensive cabinet. I think... Isn't Terminator 2 the one that Arcade 1-Up did a machine of? Now, that would be a machine I would like to have. Not necessarily the Arcade 1-Up version, because their stuff's garbage, but like an actual Terminator 2 arcade cabinet. Just because, one, it's my favorite movie of all time, and two, I was very nostalgic for that particular game as well. It's not the greatest. I know it's not. You know, it's kind of like I'd say it's like a 7.5, 8 out of 10 kind of light gun arcade game. Like it's pretty good. but it is a little cheap on the way it's designed to, you know. Let's see. Yeah, I figured it was them for sure. Yeah, now this one I like a lot right here. This Alien 3 one. This one's actually really cool. Which it's funny because like in a way, the first like 10 seconds of the game has more action than the entire movie. But you know, it is what it is. It has like little stills from the movie, which are like, I don't even know why they bothered. But yeah, this is a cool one, man, for sure. I like this one a lot. Let's go. Pick up the flamethrower. Yeah, it's really cool. It gives you the flamethrower like right off the bat you can mess around with. A lot of fun. I guess with a little bit of a quarter muncher too, but it does feel like skill's a little more determinate here. Except for occasionally you get those instances where like the, okay, I got the life bonus, that's good. Now, one thing I would say I like the Terminator better than this on is this game's a lot more finicky with gun power. You have to let go of the gun after just a few seconds. Guess it's part of the skill of it, though. Okay, good. I got the life. Something's inside. Yeah. Oh, I thought that was like a cutscene or whatever. It wasn't like. There we go. That one spit acid on me. I think we got the boss coming up here. After this little sequence. This boss is actually like kind of easy for an arcade game boss. Like, other than that little cheap shot, you can potentially, like, avoid getting hit entirely. Yeah, there it goes. Now, I'm wondering if, like, this game is supposed to be the perspective of you being, like, the troops that are going on to the prison planet. I'm thinking that's probably what it is about, but... Oh, it doesn't give you your health back. That's a bummer. Okay, got the flamethrower. Cool. Ah. Oh, I gotta fire the gun to... That's weird. Huh. It gives you your smart bombs, so you can stack those. Let's use one. Actually, this planet reminds me of the one from Aliens. Because the one in Alien 3 didn't rain like this. It was like a lava planet or something stupid like that. The guy got a cheap shot on me there. Gotta shoot mines. Okay. Okay. We'll do another quarter, why not? That's cool. It does the smart bomb automatically when you get back in. It gives you a little bit of a breather from when you get back in. Okay. Got the robots. That's cool. Or androids, I guess. It looks like a dude's head there, almost. Oh, it is a boss. Okay. Why not? Oh, wow. This boss definitely steps it up in the difficulty setting. He doesn't have a lot of HP, though. Why not just throw another bomb? Why not? So random that we just have giant mechanical bosses, yeah. I didn't want to pay money or configure an emulator. So they actually have Baddest images, like if you just want to... oh yeah, pay money thing, of course, but if you got past that barrier at least, they have like a Baddest image that's like pre-configured, which it's not bad. The thing is, I wasn't a huge fan of it. We're gonna stop with this one, I think. I wasn't a huge fan of the Baddest image that I downloaded, but it did give me like a lot of ideas on what I wanted to do. Oh yeah, they do offer a foot pedal. You can get a foot pedal, which I really wanted to consider it, but the foot pedal itself costs more than the actual light gun. I couldn't justify that. But if you're like serious into Time Crisis, which I am, but I just, you know, I didn't want to spend that kind of money, especially on something I never tried before. So I got just the basic gun, the single gun, no recoil. You can get the recoil as an option. I think it's like an extra $50. Obviously, it'd have to be a game that supports recoil for that to be a usable feature, but, you know, that's kind of cool. And then obviously, you'll get a savings if you order 2 guns instead of 1 by itself, you know, on a per gun basis. But I wasn't sure how much I'd like it, so I decided to get just the one gun. If you do get 2 guns, though, they have to be separate colors because I guess the software like treats them separately. So you'd have to buy like a blue and a red or a black and a white or something like that. Like you can't do like 2 blue because it confuses the software, I think, or something like that. Because like when you're on the software, you have to, one of the things you choose is the color of the gun. And I don't know, I guess maybe you could trick the software by just saying it's the other color, I suppose. But yeah, hey, what's up, Angel Halo? I haven't seen you in a long time. Random guy dropping in. I got a tip for the foot pedal part. Use a racing wheel, which you can plug into your PC, say a PS1 generic wheel of pedals using an adapter to connect it to the PC. That is a pretty good idea. Fortunately, it does actually have buttons. It's got a D-pad that you can configure, and it's got 4 buttons on the side, which one of them you aren't supposed to mess with because that affects the actual border for the gun, so you're not supposed to map that one. But you have 3 other buttons you can map. So, I mean, when I was playing Time Crisis, it was using one of the buttons as like the cover or whatever. So that's how that worked. I need to get Time Crisis downloaded, but I didn't have the MAME image downloaded yet at the time when I got this set up. I just had the Final Burnt Alpha, so I'll probably save Jurassic Park for another stream because I really want to play Point Blank. Point Blank is the bomb. If you never played it. They had it on the PS1, of course, too. It didn't say my freaking settings. Oh yeah, Time Crisis. Yeah, that's one of my favorites for sure. Like, if I was to have any arcade systems, like one of them, of course, would be Terminator 2, which I discussed, and the other one would be Time Crisis. That would be the other cabinet that I would definitely have to have. As far as shoot Angel Halo, man, you must have just randomly been. I haven't talked to you in years. You should. I've got a Discord link in my link tree, which should be in the description. You should hit me up on there and maybe we could chat or something. I think we might be friends on Facebook too. I don't remember, but yeah, I don't know. Let me load my scan lines and whatnot. I guess I didn't have them set up for this particular game. But it looks like the controls are set up correctly, so that's good. The credit. So, this game is pretty much like a shooting gallery thing. I'll just do the training so you can see. And, it basically is almost, it's like a series of mini game shooting galleries. It's super fun and zany. Yeah, I was playing this one earlier, so I actually not too bad at this one. Yeah, I only needed to get 15. But this is on the lowest difficulty too. Like it gets super hard. Let's see. This one's really crazy. Oh yeah. That's another cool thing about Point Blank. You know, if you're wanting to play a Lightgun game where you like take turns passing the controller around, it's definitely a good way to do it. Great. I guess I got desynced or something. I don't know what happened there. There we go. Oh. I barely cleared that. I don't know what happened. Like the thing got like a little wonky. Okay. There we go. Almost. He almost got his. Sinden is definitely better with environmental circumstances others I found, except maybe Gun IR had trouble with RGB on the rear, curves, and huge TVs, but once you get it right, it's amazing. Yeah, I'm getting it down, you know, like, I did notice I had a better lighting setup for my ambient lighting when I had the kitchen lights on blue, but I kind of tripped the gun up a bit, you know, I guess because it was pretty bright. But obviously you don't want to do the practice mode if you know, you don't get a lot of gameplay on the 1/4. So we'll step it up a bit. And let's do this here. Shoot 20 ninjas or more. And I like how it does like random selections too. So it gives you a lot of variety if you're playing this like an actual arcade game. Yeah, I looked at the gun for IR, but I didn't want anything that, oh, I didn't get 20 ninjas. I guess I was short a little bit. That's okay. Just counts one life off. Yeah. Pretty much. Plus, I know the distance from the screen determines it too. I might have to possibly change that just a little bit. I set it to my actual TV size, but I think I might sit a little too close to it. So I might need to like say it's a little bit smaller than it actually is for it to improve the accuracy a little bit. Whenever they fly, well, there's the sharks too. I'm just worried that the sharks are just gonna. I was so worried about the sharks coming, I wasn't even paying attention to the birds. Yeah, it's okay though. Shoot one apple. Okay. One bullet. Okay. That was kind of fun. This is big time. I might set up to a 32-inch, roughly 4 feet away does just right. Yeah, it's a 55, but probably about, I'd say about 6 foot from it. If I was like 8 foot, that'd probably be perfect. So I'll probably lie on the software and say it's like a 47-inch or something. Maybe that would be enough to like really hone it in. I was just playing House of the Dead Overkill on Steam earlier, and a game works pretty nice with this. I wasn't want to shoot that particular bird for some reason. Oh, it's 30 birds? I thought it was 20. That sucks. I'll have to add a credit. Okay. Yeah, I'll play a few more of these. Shoot all 3 balls with only 1 shot. Okay. Ah, darn it. So tricky. Okay, try this one here. Yeah, that one's actually like really easy. Let's see. Also, got a separate PC with Baddest Windows set up. Baddest simplifies the light gun usage a lot, at least so far. Yeah, there was a Baddest image that I downloaded. I wasn't a huge fan of the way it was set up. So I decided to just kind of like learn to properly tweak RetroArch. Oh, 18. Wow, yeah. That one did say it was very hard, so makes sense. Yeah, let's get that. Shoot the tank to protect Dr. Dan and Dr. Brown. Well, it made it sound like it was one tank. That one wasn't too bad. Bit challenging. I think that's into the soda there. Which box has the extra life? Well, let's see. Probably not that. Oh, it was that one. Nice. I don't know if those are random or what. Aim for the center of the target, 480 points or more. Okay. That should be enough. Yep. If you ever get friends together, look onto Super Russian Roulette. Isn't that like a NES homebrew or something? I thought I remember seeing something like that, like NES homebrew that used a light gun. Shot a blue one or a bomb, one of the two. That one got a little crazy at the end. Oh, I only needed 16? I thought I needed 20. Whew, I got lucky on that one. Sure. 25 piranhas. That one, you just gotta be quick. It's not really like a... Shoot. Okay. Yeah, that's Point Blank. Point Blank's a lot of fun. Trying to think. Probably cover a couple of NES titles to wrap it up. Okay. So I definitely plan on doing some more of these light gun streams. Probably every... Okay. Sorry. That was on a conniption fit because my controller was it was face down and it was yeah. Okay. So we'll go to the history. Let's see here. Well, we got to do Duck Hunt, you know, Duck Hunt. I'm not going to play it forever because I know Duck Hunt is a little more generic. It's not as crazy with that, but we'll do the two duck game, of course. Got to do that. The one duck is a little too long-winded. There we go. Now, I'm more of a fan of the clay shooting on Duck Hunt. Of course, I only got the one, but that's all right. There we go. Starts off pretty basic because I think you only have to kill 6 of the 10 ducks to move on. So it's really not too bad. Oh yeah, Duck Hunt. I imagine there's probably some pretty good ROM hacks. I'll have to actually look at them now that I've got this whole setup. Yeah. Now, I don't know if I remember this incorrectly, but on clay shooting, when the target's like super far away and you can barely see it, don't you get more points for it then? I could have swore you did. There you go. I still remember the news before about the NES in the late 80s. One anchor thought this game was called Kill Ducks. That's great, yeah. Every once in a while, I like to look at the YouTube clips of like just old like news reports of how they covered video games back in the day. Always so fun to watch those, just to see how much things have changed. Because I mean, obviously they were still really new for the time. A lot of people weren't used to them. I think it was about the SMB2 card shortage. Oh yeah, 1988. I remember there was like a silicon shortage or something like that at the time. And that was at the same time that the NES was getting like super popular. So really bad timing. Yeah, because I think Zelda 2 had a shortage too because of that whole situation. Yeah, they're so afraid of lethal versions. I need to... I'll have to get that one set up through MAME, because I've got that one downloaded, and it was on the Final Burn alpha list, but it wasn't launching for some reason, so I'll have to set that one up in MAME. Which I've got the MAME set on there now, so I should be able to do that. I mean, everybody's played Duck Hunt. I mean, I love Duck Hunt. That's like my go-to, but it's not the most fun to spectate watch, in my opinion. So we're going to move on to another one. This one's actually really fun. This one I'd never even played before until getting this set up and emulating it. It's a lot of fun. It's called Shooting Range. I don't know if you ever played it, but... Definitely a very underrated one. And this one's kind of set up as a party game, too, because you can set up to 4 players and have score competitions and stuff like that. Music's freaking loud on this one. So what's cool about this one is you can use your controller to move around the screen. And you have to do that, because of the way the targets are set up. Gotcha has a similar mechanic. But this one's a lot more chill than Gotcha is. Gotcha is a little... crazy. Yeah, you do get penalized if you shoot the people, of course. So you're supposed to shoot only the targets. I don't know if you get penalized. Well, I guess you do get penalized for shooting the birds, too, yeah, because I noticed the bottom, that's like a health meter. And that does deplete whenever you accidentally shoot them. I didn't really have a good shot on him. Yeah, he accidentally shot the bird, so can't be doing that. Okay, wait, is it just over? Or is that stage over? I guess it is over. We'll see if we can do a little better this time. I think those trees might be like a power-up thing. There we go. Probably be a good idea to hold it like this, so I can have a little more of a steady hand on the gun. I'd kind of do something similar when I play Gacha. I think missing a shot counts as a energy loss too, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it does. There we go. Got that round. Oh yeah, Barker Bill's trick shooting. That's a good one. And you could shoot the dog, most importantly. That's the best part. Yeah, maybe I'll wrap it up with that one. That's a cool game. Oh, you have a gathering coming up? That's cool. Yeah, you're a Texan man, aren't you? Or did you move? I know you used to live in Texas. Yeah. Just a really cute little game, too, with, like, the characters and stuff like that. I got a freaking witch. Man, those guys are hard to hit. Now, I'm not sure if there's like a whole pattern or a rhyme or reason in how they spawn. So there probably is a way to min-max the game to get the maximum score if you know exactly where to be positioned and everything. I like how the vampire turns into a bat. There he goes. Oh, he had another target. I didn't notice that. There we go. I wonder if that's supposed to be like a werewolf. I think that's what it's supposed to be. Because everything else, yeah, everything else is kind of like the typical monster horror movie stuff. Yeah, still in Texas. Yeah. think the last time I played this game, I only played just the 2 stages just to get a vibe of it. I was like, this game's actually pretty cool. So I never played the space stage before. Oh, is a bonus stage next? Okay. Oh, I guess you have to shoot the flashing bottles. It decides to flash whenever they want, pretty much. Oh, it is a time limit, okay. The only thing I'd say is downside of this particular game is, you get long time limits, which isn't the best vibe for a party game. Like, a party game, I think, should be more along the lines of how, Point Blank is operated. Oops. This theme music extra reminds me a lot of Star Trek V's theme song. The NES game that never got released. Sounds a lot like one of those. Oh, that's cool. Oh, they basically rip... Yeah, it's really literally the alien from Aliens. Yeah, look at it. It's got the tail and everything. Yeah, I just like how it kind of develops into a face hugger. That's pretty cool. Oh, we got a boss? Okay, cool. Alright, this is a little tricky. Definitely moves around a lot. Oh, woo! Oh, wait, was that my first hit? Oh my gosh. That is hard. Wow. That was pretty fun though. Yeah, that's a solid one. So yeah. We'll definitely wrap it up with, what was it? Oh yeah, the Barker Bill's trick shooting. Just like Drunky Cheese mentioned there. Let's see. I think I had it on the list there. Yeah. Yeah, I think the trick probably for fighting that boss is probably just to find a good spot and just, you know, pick up on the pattern of like when the eye opens, because obviously there was like definitely a good pattern, and then just kind of just focus on shooting it there instead of trying to fall on around. Okay. All right, here we go. Yeah, you can't shoot the dog there, but you can in other parts. That one's kind of tricky. I missed the dog. Yeah. Even has the same laugh. Your game is over. Yeah, I wasn't doing too great, was I? Alright, let's try it again. Not sure if it'll let me choose a different stage. Or if you have to play them in order. We'll have to find out. Might use the controller to manipulate that. Okay. Okay, yeah. Try another one of these games here. Flying saucers. Imagine you probably get extra points if you hit them together. No, never mind. Ah, darn it. It seems like you can shoot them together. I don't know if I just mess up the timing on that or what. Whoa, that was close. Not sure if I can accidentally shoot the dude or not. Whoa, that was... Dang you. Throwing him, it's all crazy. Is that dude supposed to be Barker Bill or is the dog supposed to be Barker Bill? A Playboy Bunny. Yeah, she's... For a Nintendo published game, she is a little scantily clad, isn't she? Especially for that era, whenever they're like... Straight up, you know. I guess Nintendo of America was like, it's a Target game, it's whatever, you know. We're not going to be too serious about this one. Kids probably won't even play this game, because they don't like these kind of games. They want them action games. The Marios and stuff like that. Okay. Right on. I think I like this one better than the balloon one. Ah, that was so close. So does this just keep going until, I guess, it probably does, I would think. I'm not sure if, okay. I'm going to restart the game. That's not what I meant to do. Yeah. We could check out some of their mini games. Yeah, it is kind of weird, isn't it? I guess either you're supposed to shoot the items when they're not behind the glass. Can I shoot the glass? That's pretty tricky. Yeah. If you definitely want one that doesn't take long to play, this would be the one to go with, because it's a lot more challenging than the other game I was playing just now. You gotta be, like, dead on. Jeez. That was terrible. I have to try that again. Gotta try that one again for sure. Keep going. Now I'm starting to get a little bit of rhythm here. You have to compensate for the objects individually too, because they all have a different like speed they fall at. And as you get more points, the further down the bottom it is too. Ah, darn it. Whew. I didn't think I was going to survive that one. Oh yeah, good night, Angel Halo. Sorry I didn't see that before. Yeah, I hadn't talked to that dude in years. He is one of the OG... what the heck happened there? One of the OG YouTubers that I, you know, talked with and whatnot. Okay. Cool. So we're going to restart that, and we're going to try the last mini game. Then we'll call it a stream, I think. Fun Follies. Let's check that out. Not sure if this is different. I have a feeling this might be just like a smorgasbord event. Okay. Ah, it is. So this, you get a little bit of everything on this one here. That's kind of cool. The theme music on this particular minigame reminds me a lot of Dr. Mario. Yeah, this is the one I need to get down. The other two are not too bad difficulty-wise. In fact, I think the second minigame's easier than the first one is. For some reason, I find the hammer the hardest thing to hit. I don't know why. I barely ever hit it. Oh, we got here. Okay, so this one actually has a little bit of a different... Okay, cool. Hey, give me that coin back, bird. I like that one. That was kind of fun. Okay, so we get to pull a trigger for... darn it. Yep. I guess you can only get it on the Fun Follies because it's not part of the regular games. I guess you lose a life if you shoot the dog. That's okay. It's worth it every time. Yeah, zap the Duck Hunt dog before you go. Can you actually do that? I thought that was like Okay, you'll have to explain to me like how this works. Like, do I just go in the game A or B or what? Or were you talking about just on the, that game? Okay. So we'll let a, duck go by so that he'll come. It didn't work. You just did. Oh, you're talking about in the other game, yeah. How's it going, Astray Arc? Fell asleep while aiming to see this. Well, I'm gonna have the VOD you could check out later, but I appreciate you coming in. Yeah, we're actually just wrapping up. I thought you were talking about I could shoot the Duck Hunt dog in Duck Hunt. That's what I was looking forward to. Yeah. Let's do the clay shooting though. We'll wrap that up, clay shooting, because that's the one I like doing. Okay. Oh, the arcade version. Okay, yeah. I'll have to get that set up because I got the MAME ROM set up, and that should have like the versus arcade games, like versus Duck Hunt, versus Hogan's Alley, versus Gumshoe. Gumshoe's one off to play on the next time I stream for sure. That's a really fun light gun game. Ooh, that was close. It seemed like I got the same score. I wonder if the score only increases when you get to the higher rounds. Yeah. No, this is I'm playing an actual like modern TV. That's the point of this gun right here. Is it's a light gun that works on modern TVs. It basically acts like a camera for the sensor. So it, in a way, it works like the Wii remotes do. Which remote's a pretty good way to do this. I had thought about trying to just do that, but then you have to have the sensor bar set up and stuff like that. This doesn't require that at all. That's why you'll notice like a white border on the screen. That's what it uses instead, which I wasted a shot there. That's okay, though. And I just have the cursor because I'm lazy. You can turn the cursor off if you want to really challenge yourself and whatnot. Oh, and if you're talking about the CRT effect, that's just a shader I use in RetroArt. I like it. I don't know. Retro games, just the way they're designed, they do look best on a CRT. Yeah. Yeah, I really appreciated it. The only thing is, it is a little bit crazy to set up. I might actually consider making some YouTube videos because they have a setup guide on their website, but it's based on outdated software. So I kind of had to like you know, they have a Discord server too, but I was able to figure it out on my own. It just took a little bit of creative thinking. But if you didn't want to spend the money, like I said, you can set up like a Wii remote to do essentially the same thing. You don't even need to do it in Dolphin. Like, you can just do it on anything, like RetroArch or whatever. Yeah, I want to say with shipping, this costs me about $125. I just got the basic single gun. It doesn't have the force feedback because you can get that as an option. And then you can also get the arcade pedal as an option if you want to be serious about stuff like Time Crisis, which it does have buttons on the side of the gun if you want to do that otherwise. Ah, missed that one. There we go. You don't need RetroArch. As a matter of fact, if you didn't want to mess with the setup stuff, they have like Baddest images that you can download that already have a bunch of like light gun games on them, and it's like pre-configured for it. Which I downloaded one, it worked pretty good, but it seemed like it was just a little off for my personal taste, just the way it's set up. So that's why I went through the effort of setting up in RetroArch instead. Okay, so we should be getting an increase in the quotas soon, I think, right? Probably around 10. Still only have to get 6 out of 10. There we go. Yeah, the points are increasing too for the targets. There we go. And if you were wondering, it does work on John's, Retro Bros new game. I was testing that earlier. I got added to the beta tester list. So it does work with that. I'm not sure about the OSSC makes my games color pop. Ooh, dang! That one almost hit the dirt. That was so close. Yeah, the quota did increase this round, I guess. We'll see how far I can make it. 215K, not too bad. Yeah, I know on the Discord we were talking about how he was playing Duck Hunt, and he said he got he actually did the score wrap around because the game only tracks 6 digits for the score, so it just literally wraps around. Ah, darn it. Well, I'm at the quota, so we're good still. Yep. I am the bed. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, like I said, if you want to, I've covered several games. If you want to check it out afterwards. I'm just gonna wrap this stream up once I miss the quota here. Might coming up pretty soon because I have to get 8 now, which I already made it for this one, of course, but Yeah, next time I'm going to cover the Master System versions of like Duck Hunt, like the Safari Hunt. That's actually really fun. I thought it'd be like just kind of like a cheap version of it, but it's actually really cool. I think if Sega did a better job with promoting the Master System, they could have been like, hey, yeah, Nintendo's got Duck Hunt, but we got Safari Hunt where you could shoot lions and bears and, you know, all kinds of... Oh wow, you did a drunk stream. Nice. Oh, an hour 9 quota. Now it's getting serious here. Oh, I can't miss anymore. This might be it. Hanging in. Ah! All right. There we go. Yep. Yeah, definitely going to have to do more of those for sure. So, gonna do a little bit of the chat around. Drunky Cheese, thank you very much for tuning in and being here basically the entire time, except for when you had to get gas station pizza. I really appreciate that. Estrayarch, thank you very much for the late arrival. I appreciate you stopping in. Of course, no shame. Of course, no shame. I'm just, Angel Halo, thank you for stopping in, man. It's been such a long time. We need to catch up for sure. Who else was here? Oh yeah, Quaya. I don't think Quay has ever been to a stream of mine. Thank you very much for coming in. I appreciate you stopping by. We had Dark Knight here. He was here for a while. I remember seeing his messages pop up. Thank you very much for stopping in. Sabor de Dil. I appreciate all of the Spanish, Espanol talk that you did there. RetroDoc79. I'm glad you followed me over from Drunky Cheese's stream to hop in. I see Ari Kerr was also here. Appreciate you coming in. Alex08, thank you very much for coming in here. I think that might be everybody. I'm pretty sure. Yep, that was everybody. RetroDoc. Oh, no, I didn't specify RetroDoc79. He was actually the first one that stopped in. So thank you very much for stopping by. So that's going to be the last line. Oh, wait. Did Sabor? I think he literally just said something. Let me see. I think yeah. Adios.